Death is often seen as something to fear, but in Mexican culture, it is something to celebrate love, memory, and family. This belief comes to life each year in the fall in San Antonio, Texas during Muertos Fest, one of the largest Day of the Dead celebrations in the United States. Today I'm going to share how this cultural practice, rooted in ancient tradition, has crossed borders and created new opportunities for intercultural connection and inclusion. Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is a Mexican tradition that has dated from thousands of years to indigenous cultures like the Aztecs. It combines pre-Hispanic beliefs with Catholic traditions introduced by the Spanish. It is celebrated on November 1st and 2nd, where families honor their loved ones who have passed. They celebrate using ofrendas, which are their version of altars, which are decorated with photos, candies, marigolds, food, and of course sugar skulls. So rather than mourning the dead, they actually use it as a joyful time to get to celebrate life. Muertos Fest is held annually in San Antonio, Texas, and it is currently one of the largest Day of the Dead celebrations in the U.S. According to the article from the San Antonio Express, the festival features over 80 community-built altars, live music, art workshops, parades, and even special music. So what makes this event special is how it brings together people of all backgrounds, not just those of Mexican heritage, but other people in the U.S. just to learn about and participate in the tradition. I think it's also cool how it offers sensory hours for people who don't want to be overwhelmed by all of the festivities, so they'll offer that hour for it to just be quieter, and people with children or just people with disabilities can come and still get to celebrate. So Muertos Fest is a powerful example of intercultural communication and action, and this is because it invites people from all different cultures to explore how others understand death, memory, and family, and most importantly, how they foster empathy and deeper connections when it comes to the role of death in the Mexican culture. It also shows how cultural traditions can evolve through the first roots in Mexico to how it evolved from the Catholic culture and how that played into it. And then I think the most important part is how inclusive it is with other cultures. The festival is very inviting of everybody in the U.S. You don't have to have Mexican heritage or even have loved ones who have passed away who value the same traditions as the Mexican culture. So I think that is the most important part of how open they are to new people. So overall, Muertos Fest shows that cultural traditions don't just belong to one group. They can become bridges that connect us all. By celebrating Dia de los Muertos together, communities not only honor the dead, but also strengthen bonds among the living. So this festival reminds us that intercultural understanding begins with openness and sometimes with a simple altar, a marigold, and a shared story.